Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. And on the screen today, you're going to be watching some probably Black Ops 4 gameplay. I say probably, but it's like that every single time. But today, I wanted to talk about procrastination, and procrastination is something that I did on this video. Well, not really, because like I was kind of busy and shit. So, you know, I kind of did, but I kind of didn't. But you know, I was thinking about it for real, but my brother Ukrainian right here, I'm gonna put up his comment. You know, he's coming through with the sick video topics, and he wanted me to talk about it. So, you know, here I am finally talking about it like 3 days later or some shit. But yeah, you know, like the thing that I've kind of realized with procrastination is that it's not even worth it, really and truly. Like when you break it down, like you say you're gonna do something later, and then, you know, it ends up like you end up waiting like hours or days or weeks or, you know, whatever, right? So, and like the thing that I've realized is that it's really not worth it. Like if I'm procrastinating on, like, you know, doing the dishes or some shit, like it literally takes like 5 minutes, right? Like the thing that I kind of do is like I measure stuff by like YouTube videos, because you know, now that I obviously live alone, it does get kind of lonely and stuff like that. So I always have some type of like YouTube video playing, or like, you know, something. Like I try to have something playing, because like it's not like fun or entertaining or, you know, anything like that, like to just, you know, move around and shit like in silence. So, you know, I always try to have something playing just to, like, you know, keep your mind occupied. You know, you just listen and shit like that. And it's like if I put on a 5-minute, you know, YouTube video, like I've realized that you could do a lot of fucking things in 5 minutes. Like I've realized that I could wash the dishes in 5 minutes, sometimes less. You know, I could vacuum in like 5 minutes, you know, sometimes less. Like 5 minutes it's a good chunk of time. You know, 10 minutes is a good chunk of time. Like, you know, in the grand scheme of, like, you know, a whole day, like 10 minutes is nothing. But when you're doing like little chores, like little housework, you know, little like whatever, like, you know, it's like I could go to the grocery store and come back in half an hour, right? Like it takes me, I don't know, like 7 to 10 minutes to walk there. You know, so say that's 10 minutes. I spend no more than 10 minutes in there, 10-15 minutes at the max, and then, you know, 10 minutes to walk back. So it's like 30-35 minutes, right? So, you know, all that time, you know, you put on, you know, like a song or an album or, you know, something. It's just like to me, it helps me kind of get on track when I have something to listen to. And it, you know, it's not even like, you know, like you're listening to, you know, something to like try to like take it in, for, you know, everything it's trying to offer you, right? Like with me, it's like, you know, I will put on like, I don't know, some random like COD video or you know, whatever, right? It's just something to listen to, right? It's just like some like background noise, if you want to call it that. Some, what's that word that people use? Fuck, I can't remember it. White noise, right? It's just like white noise, like when people are trying to sleep and shit, right? Like some people have like the jungle like playing, or like rain or some shit. You know, I just have like a YouTube video, somebody talking, you know, whatever. And I find that really helps me. But if you're actually talking about like actual procrastinating, like you're just putting stuff off, I mean, at the end of the day, it all comes down to willpower. Like I could procrastinate on, you know, laundry in the morning on Saturday, but every Saturday I just wake up and I just do it. You know, the thing with stuff like that is that I read that it takes 90 days for a habit to stick. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how not true that is, but you know, I feel like there's some kind of truth to it, because now Saturday morning, I know I get up, I shower, and then I go and I head downstairs and do laundry. So it's like, you know, it's at the end of the day, it's all willpower. Like that's it. It's all, you know, your ability to say, okay, like I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do this now, right? And then, you know, like also like on the flip side, it's just if you like if you're procrastinating, you might as well just do it now. Like because then next thing you know, more stuff piles up, and then, you know, one thing turns to two, then, you know, like that, then the second thing gets delayed, and then that means the third thing gets delayed, and the fourth thing gets delayed, and then, you know, you just end up scrambling and shit, and then everything's like in shambles and all this kind of stuff, and then it's just like, yeah, like your whole day's fucked, like, you know, your whole week is fucked, maybe your whole month is fucked, who knows, all because, you know, you chose to sit down, or you chose to, you know, waste time or some shit. It's like, I'm not saying don't sit down, I'm not saying that you always have to be doing something, and, you know, and you always have to go at 100% and all this. Like, no, I'm not saying that. You know, I still sit down and watch my YouTube videos and this, that, and whatever, right? It's just, I like, the thing that I value a lot is really and truly is multitasking. Like, you know, doing stuff, like I said in my other video, doing stuff while I'm doing other stuff. While the laundry's washing, I'm doing dishes. Like, you know, like little stuff like that, right? That's really and truly the biggest thing that, like, has been, like, it's been a life changer for me. Like, it's a game changer, right? Just, you know, because then you get two things done at once, and then, you know, I feel like you just get your stuff done faster, and then that's it. And, you know, I read this quote, and it said, do it now because later could turn to never, right? So, you know, if you're like, you could even take it down to like a surface level. Like, okay, if, you know, you promised like your little brother that, you know, you're gonna take him out to like the mall or some shit, right? And you're like, yeah, I'll do it later, whatever, like, and then next thing you know, like, you know, you get a flat tire or something, or, you know, like he gets like sick and he has like a cold or some shit, you know what I mean? Then it's like delayed again, right? So, you know, it's like, at the end of the day, like I said, it's really and truly, when you just, like, when you break it down, it's all just a matter of willpower. That's it. It's okay, I'm gonna, like I told myself, I'm gonna come home today, boom, and I'm gonna make this video. And I came home today, and I'm now, you know, making this video. That's really and truly it, you know? So, and, you know, like, I'm not tired to say, oh, yo, I'm gonna go to bed now, whatever. It's like, yeah, you know, I'll go to bed after I make this video. But, you know, I told myself, okay, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna make this video, and then boom, you know, what happened. So, and then, you know, just before I end off, another thing that I find that actually really helps a lot is like making a list, and then, like, when you do something, you cross it off. And I don't know why, but it's like super satisfying. Like, if I say, okay, I have to do the laundry, and I have to do the dishes, and then I have to like vacuum, right? It's like, when you cross off that you're done the laundry, when you cross off that you're done the dishes, when you cross off that you're done vacuuming, you know, it definitely, like, it makes you feel like super good about yourself. And like, I don't know why, it's just like, it's like a little like stupid, like redundant thing, but it actually makes me feel like, you know, like it makes you feel like you're actually doing something, you're actually accomplishing something. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, those are just my thoughts. You know, like I said, like, the moral of this commentary really and truly, it's just, at the end of the day, it's all about willpower. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As always, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. It's very much appreciated. Leave any thoughts and or video suggestions down in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you next one.